I'm back with another triggering topic. Now, today is a really triggering topic for a lot of women. It's about abuse, whether it be emotional abuse, financial abuse, physical abuse, or all three, or some variation of that. But I just wanted to let you guys know that this is indeed a trigger warning. So I want to show you guys some clips, and I'll be right back.
I pay the bills in this house. You don't, bro. You need to go out there. When you start paying the bill, then you can do that. I know you can hear me. Them fucking cheap ass headphones ain't even loud. You trying to keep a straight face and shit. I smack the dog shit out of you, you little ugly ass. Fucking cheap ass bro you got on. Dirty ass. Ooh, I swear to God, I can't stand to be around you.
Just making sure the door's locked. I'm not trying to hit you. God. PTSD.
Yeah, you don't pay rent. Of course.
I'll never pay you. You'll never get my money. You'll never get my money, silly. You better go work overtime like I told you.
Why would you not pay your kids' bills? Your son lives here.
You better go work overtime like I told you.
Your son lives
You
here.
better go work overtime.
Your son lives
You better go
here.
work overtime.
You don't care about
You
your
better go work
son?
overtime.
You don't care about
You
your
better go work
son?
overtime.
Why?
Better go work overtime.
When I have a man.
Better go work overtime.
Why? There's
Better go
a
work
full-grown
overtime.
man
Better
sitting
go
at
work
home on a
overtime.
game all day.
You ain't about to threaten me.
But I have
You better go work overtime.
Threaten you?
You ain't ever about to threaten me.
to pay a
Go work overtime. Go work
$75
overtime.
utility bill
Go work overtime.
or
Go work
leave
overtime.
my house that you don't pay for? That's not threatening.
You ain't about to threaten me. Sorry. Go work overtime.
That's not threatening.
Go work overtime.
That's not
It's either that or
threatening.
this. Girl, I'll never
Yeah.
pay then. I'll never pay. Whoa, you'll never get my money, stupid. What you talking about? The fuck you still talking for? You'll never get my money.
You've lived
What
here
you
2
saying?
years.
You'll never get my
for
money. It's
free.
either that or this. You'll never get my money. Never.
Okay, well,
Never.
we're
I'm
good.
not getting used. I'm sorry.
You're not getting used. You're
I'm
using
sorry.
me.
I'm sorry.
You're
I'm sorry.
using
I'm
me.
sorry. Shut up. Shut
You're
up.
using
Shut
me.
up.
You are
Shut up.
using me
Shut up.
for living here
Shut
free
up.
every day.
Shut up.
Lived here 2
Shut
years free,
up.
and you can't
Shut
even pay a
up.
$75 bill.
Shut up.
Why can't you pay the utility bill?
Shut
It's
up.
simple.
Shut up.
I'm not asking for
Shut
fucking
up.
$1,200 in rent that I
Shut
pay
up.
every
You ain't
month.
getting a dime.
I pay
You're not getting a
$1,200 in
dime.
rent every
You're not
month
getting a dime.
without your
You're
help.
not getting a dime.
But why'd you
You're
claim
not getting
Cartier
a
then?
dime.
Why'd you claim
You're not
Cartier
getting a
then?
dime.
Why did
You're
you
not
claim
getting a dime.
Cartier? Why did you claim Cartier?
You're
then?
not getting a dime.
Okay, that's
You're
fine.
not getting a dime.
Why did you
You're
claim
not getting
our
a
son?
dime.
Why did you
You're
claim
not
our
getting a
son?
dime.
When I saw those clips, I know it was a lot. They were all disgusting, from the man, verbally, emotionally abusing the black woman and, essentially threatening her and her place to live, to the black man taking advantage of the white tea woman. Disgusting. And then also the clip of he looked sort of black to me, either black or biracial. The one that was, acting like he would hit, I think she looked like a POC, maybe Arab, possibly woman, him acting like, he would hit her. But y'all could tell me, what racial classification you think that she was. But it doesn't matter though. It's all horrible to see any woman treated in this manner. And, it was really disgusting. And I really felt like it was something that y'all needed to see. And I'll tell y'all why, because oftentimes, black women are gaslighted when it comes to black men and the way the collective of them treat the women that they are involved with. Because the world and society would like to tell us, well, oh, if you black women, you were quiet and you were submissive and you just worked hard and did everything we said. And you were, we would love y'all and we would respect y'all. Or if you just simply weren't black, if you didn't have that kinky hair of yours, we would give you the world. But you can see that that is not the case. The other women that they are with, they treat just as horribly as they treat black women. And, as y'all sitting there, y'all see a black man tell a white tea woman that he ain't paying the rent. She ain't getting none of his money. He ain't being taken advantage of while he sits there in a house that she's paying all the bills on, like he's doing something, telling her to shut up in her own spot. You know what I'm saying? And he's clearly there living off her, mooching off her. And you know, more than likely he has access to her body as well. Like, and he's just sitting there being horribly disrespectful and lazy. I promise you, boy, I would have been on the news. I would have been on the what? The 7 o'clock news, baby. Because that would have sent me to Jupiter, bro. And you know, my thing is that isn't she supposedly supposed to be his white tea queen? And, you know, she shouldn't be one for anything other than him to provide for her. Isn't that what they say? Isn't that what they say they need? A submissive woman? Because she's over there working and doing everything. And he still clearly disrespected her and don't want to do nothing. But I could have sworn that supposedly these are the protectors and providers. But they not protected and provided. You know, and like I said, you saw that video of the black man talking real reckless and rah-rah to the black woman. And she was just sitting there, you know, existing in complete silence. And he was sitting there verbally abusing her and threatening her and telling her how much he can't stand her. And I could have sworn that y'all said if black women are submissive and quiet and don't say nothing and they relax, that y'all not going to do nothing. And that's clearly not true either. And if you want to brag about being a provider and say that's what men are supposed to do, provide and pay the bills, then why you mad and why you holding the fact that you providing over somebody's head? Ain't that what you supposed to do as a man? You know what I mean? And like I said, it's just really crazy because these same men say that women are supposedly born to be submissive nurturers that take care of the house, and they put all of these gender roles on women, and then they'll give you this BS that they are, like I said earlier, protectors, providers. And, you know, that means that because I'm your protector and your provider, I'm supposed to act like I'm your daddy. And it's crazy because they want to hold that BS right over women's heads, this so-called natural provision that they're doing. But they very rarely do it, or very rarely do it without asking for something in return. Because if you're a natural provider, you're going to provide no matter what. So which is it? Are y'all providers, or are y'all lazy bums, or are y'all opportunists? You know what I'm saying? Or manipulators that use provision as a manipulation tactic. You know what I'm saying? Do you go in and out of that role if you can use it to your advantage? And if so, you're not a provider and you're not a protector. You know, and let's just even talk about the last video. Didn't you see a man that sits there and thinks it's a joke, doing like some type of viral challenge to scare his wife or girlfriend and, you know, want to make her flinch? And that's so disgusting. The fact that he thinks that it's cool to showcase that she may be scared of him, that's just disgusting. And the smug look that he had on his face, it really made me just want to throw up. Like, seriously. I just don't understand. And this is an honest thought of mine. Like, I don't understand the purpose of wanting to have a woman that you say is more supposedly sensitive and nurturing, only to do everything that you can to crush her spirit and break her. It's such a double standard when it comes to women versus men. Like, I remember men were so up in arms that Cardi B supposedly, or said that she allegedly robbed men and took their belongings. You know, men were so mad at her for so long. But men can do far worse. And men will still find some type of way to stand behind it and encourage it. I just don't understand how it's always justified when a man breaks a woman down. But, oh, you know, you're just supposed to cater to men and treat them as if they're the most precious thing on earth. But then they simultaneously are supposed to be so strong and so hard, and you need them to do everything for you and protect you from the world. Boy, get out of here. Smith and Wesson. All right, that can protect me from the world. All right, this blicky can. Like, what do you? Anyway, let me just keep going, because it's really, really disgusting to me. I just really didn't like seeing how those men were treating those women. Like, it really, really, really bothered me. Like, for real, it just didn't sit right with me. And, you know, that's why I honestly feel like women have really got to leave at the first sign of disrespect. Like, you just can't give a man grace. You just can't give a man time to figure things out. You can't think that if you change who you are, that he will stop. Or it's your fault. It's not your fault. It's not. You don't deserve to be in a situation where you aren't happy. You don't deserve that. Life is too short. And you don't know when you can leave this earth. So why would you spend your precious time with someone who doesn't value you, isn't respecting you, isn't loving you, isn't pouring into you? And I just want to say that if you're a woman and you're listening to this and you are currently experiencing emotional abuse, financial abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse, SA, please don't feel as if you deserve it or you have to endure it, because you do not and you should not. There are places and people that can help you. Even if you have to leave with just the clothes on your back, even if you have children, you can escape with them. You just have to pray to God and know that he will help you make it through. You have to make the first step, and you can never, ever, ever go back. Please protect yourself, ladies. Please arm yourself, ladies. Don't allow a man to think that he can play with your life or hurt you and that you're just at his mercy. Because you are strong. You are powerful. And you can do it. You can. And if you need any help or any advice, if you're in a situation similar to anything that we're just talked about, please don't hesitate to email me at unpopularopinionsblkwmn@gmail.com. You know, I will do the best that I can to give you some type of tools, some type of help, some type of uplifting. Just don't, I promise I'll make myself available to you, okay? And I just want y'all to know, like, truthfully, I love you, ladies. I really do. I love you, my black women. And I feel for any woman of any race that's going through violence, abuse, because it's nothing to play with. It's happened to me, and I know so many other women that it's happened to as well. One of my closest friends was unalived by her husband. It's no joke out here, okay? So I just wanted to say that I love y'all, seriously. And please don't ever hesitate to contact me. I'll be there for you in the best way that I can. I love y'all again.